Hey guys, it's Amy. Sorry I haven't put this up as soon as I wanted to. I read a lot of books, but then I got sick and lost my voice, so I couldn't really do videos. It's actually funny, because when I lost my voice, I sounded really sarcastic, so if I were to do videos, I would have been like, yeah, this book was great. And I want you to know when I don't like a book, instead of thinking it because I'm sick. So what I'm reviewing for you today isn't actually a full-length novel, it's a novella, and it is by Victoria Spencer. Victoria Spencer has also written as V.S. Holmes, and I've read some of her work under that name, which tends to sort of be sci-fi, dark fantasy. But Victoria Spencer is the name she's writing under for romance, and this is the first romance of her I've read, and I really loved it. So, Changing History follows Selah, I think that's how you say her name, it's S-E-L-A-H, who is a young woman in her 20s and an archaeologist who just got her dream job. But with her dream job comes the guy that broke her heart several years ago. And it's sort of her story of kind of this amazing dream coming true of working where she wants to work, you know, meeting new people, discovering these amazing things, and then also this horrible wound from her past being in her face every single day. The writing really just hit me right here. It was simple and clear. It gets out of your way so you can hear the story and so you can really feel the feelings along with Selah. So while the story follows Selah's, damage and injury from the past, it's also a redemption story. You end up seeing that it's not always a matter of, do I forgive you or not, but it's a matter of actually both people growing and changing and possibly becoming the people who they weren't able to be last time. And it's sort of this beautiful story of how even though you don't always feel that way, there isn't always a good guy and a bad guy and someone who did something right and someone who did something wrong. There are people, and a lot of the time people hurt, and hurt creates, other hurt. And if you can move past that hurt, then your life opens up in such a big way. And I don't want to tell you how it resolves, but it's just a beautiful story of becoming people who can move past this, this pain in the past and move past the fears and move past your own issues and sort of open up life in professional fields and romantic fields and friendship fields, and how you're not bound in by the traumas of your past. An important thing to note is that this story does contain a somewhat major spoiler for V.S. Holmes's series following Nell Bentley. The Nell Bentley series is great. This happens in the first book, Travelers, so it doesn't actually spoil the whole series, but it's a somewhat major event in Travelers. Travelers is also an archaeology story, but it has a more sci-fi focus. There is romance in it, and it's definitely worth reading, but it is a different genre. But this does have a spoiler from it, so keep that in mind. I recommend read both Travelers and Changing History, and I think you're going to like it. I definitely recommend Changing History to people who are looking for an uplifting but real love story that sort of, that offers catharsis, that really gets into those emotions and works them out. I'm putting a link to it below, so if you're interested, then read the description, check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. So now that I'm not sick anymore, hopefully I'll be doing these a little more rapid fire. I have a bunch lined up, and I have so much stuff I want to talk to you guys about with these books. I've read some really good ones, I've read some ones that I have some issues with, and I'm just ready to go. So if you want to follow that, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!